For this project, I'm using Lion Brand Heartland. It's a 4-ply worsted weight acrylic. I'm using 3 different colors, but you can do it however you want. And then I'm using a size H 5mm crochet hook. Okay, you want to start off with a chain of 162. That's how long I made mine. But if you want yours to be a bigger wrap, you can make it bigger, but the Bavarian stitch needs to be done in multiples of 10, and then you add 2 more for the base. But if you want to do it like me, I did a chain of 160. Okay, then we'll go ahead and get started here. After you make your big chain, we want to half double crochet in the second stitch from the hook, the second. So we never count the one that's on our hook. So 1, 2, half double crochet in that. So go in it and do a half double. Okay, now we're going to skip 4 stitches. So skip, skip, skip. And the next one we're going to do skip, 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 skip 4, I'm sorry. And the next one we're going to do 9 triple crochets. So you wrap twice for a triple and go into that stitch, and we're going to do 9 triples. Wrap twice, go into the same stitch, drop a loop, and you just yarn over, go through the first 2, the next 2, the next 2. There's going to be lots of triple crochets in this with this pattern. Okay, let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta do 1 more. There's my 9th one. 9 triples, all in that same stitch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to skip 4 again. Sometimes you got to make sure you get this one right here. It gets kind of lost in there sometimes. But skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next one we're going to do a half double. Half double. Like that. And that's the repeat now. Now we want to skip 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll do 9 triples in the next stitch. Skip 4, and then we do 9 triple crochets in the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, And there's 9. Skip 4 again. Make sure you get that one. Sometimes they get small. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next half double crochet. So we just want to repeat this pattern for the whole length of the chain. And then I'll meet back up with you and we'll do a color change. Okay, I'm coming to the end, and if you counted right, you should have 1, 2, 3, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one is going to be a half double crochet. But this is where you want to change colors. So what I'm going to do is, excuse me, I'm going to yarn over like I'm going to go in like I'm going to do a half double. I'm going to pull up, and I'll have my 3 loops on my hook. But here's where I'm gonna pull through my new color. So I got the 3 loops. Instead of yarning over and pulling my old color through, I'm just gonna pull my new color through, just like that. And now I can flip it over, and I'm gonna put a little knot, and right here is just so it don't slip away, and I can a loose one, so I can take that knot out at the end and hide the tails. And I'm going to clip this, my first color. Now I can start with my new color. And I want to start with my new color by chaining 3, 2, 3, and then I'm going to turn my work. Okay. Let me get it all set up here. Now what I want to do is a front post triple crochet 4 together, or like a cluster over these 4, over the first 4 stitches. Triple crochet the front of the post. So after I chain 3, I'm going to yarn over twice like I'm going to do a triple crochet. I'm going to go around the post of this next stitch, and I'm going to draw up a loop, and I'm going to do like a triple. I'm going to do it 1. I'm only going to do it twice though, because I'm going to leave that on my hook. That's going to make it where I can crochet them all together. Now I'm going to yarn over twice and go around the post of the next stitch, and draw up and go yarn over and go through the first 2, yarn over and go through the second 2, and then quit. And then I'm going to go to the next post, do the same thing. I'm going to yarn over twice, go around the post, drop a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2, yarn over and go through the second 2, and leave the rest on my hook. I'm going to yarn over twice, and I'm going to do it one more time. Go around the post of the next stitch. We're working at the post. Drop a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2, yarn over and go through the second 2. There we have 4. We did that 4 times. So we should have 5 loops on our hook, and you want to yarn over and go through all 5 like that. And now you want to do a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to half double crochet in the next stitch around the post of the next stitch. So just yarn over like you're going to do a half double, go through the post because it's the center stitch of this cluster of 9, and half double around the post like that, and you're going to chain 4 again. like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make a big one. That was kind of like a half. Now we're going to do a big one. We're going to triple crochet 9 together around the front post of these next stitches. So it'll be these 4, this half double, and the 4 on the next one. Around the post, triple crochet. So we're going to yarn over twice, go around the post, and we're going to go first 2, leave these on my hook, yarn over twice, go around the post of the next stitch, go through the first 2. It's like you're doing a triple crochet, but you're not finishing out the last set. You're leaving it on your hook. Normally you would do it 3 times, but you're only doing it twice. That. Okay, there's the 4, and then we want our 5th one is going to be around the post of this half double. And then we're going to work around the post of the next 4. Going to have a lot of loops on your hook. And it'll get easier. It's just, you'll get the hang of it. I always keep my thumb back here so my loops don't come off my hook at the other end. Okay, and now you want to count and make sure you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did 9, and you should have 10 loops on your hook. 1, 2. And I do. Now you want to yarn over and go through all 10. If you can only go through a couple at a time, just do it however you can get through. I just kind of go slow. There we go. There's that. You did it. Now what we're going to do is chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will half double front post in this next stitch because it's the center of this shelf in our previous row or cluster or whatever, but it's just a half double around the front of the post. Now we're just going to be repeating these clusters, half double like that. And now we're going to do the front post triple crochet cluster around the next 9 again. These 4, this half double, and these 4. And we just like that. We want to do a chain 4 first. There's always a chain 4 in between. And if you flip it over, here's the look that you get with the Bavarian stitch. That's pretty appealing, I think, is how it shows the color like that. I think that's what most people like about it. But I'm going to flip it back over, and now I'm going to do my 9 front post triple crochet cluster again. So I'm going to start. There's 1. oh, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one is always going to be the half double. Go around it the same way. 5, 6, 7, 8, and here's my 9th one. You should have 10 loops on your hook. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You want to yarn over and go through all of them. Just go kind of slow so you don't lose any of them. Like that. I pull tight. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your next stitch is the center stitch of this cluster, half double, front post crochet, so go around the front post and half double, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we'll do our front post triple crochet around the next 9 again. So you're just going to keep repeating this row, and this is what you have on the opposite side, and every time you change colors you'll see that again. So I'm going to keep repeating this to the end of my row. Okay, when you make it to the end here, I just did my last, I did a half double right there around the post, and I chained 4. Now I want to do the triple crochet. We're going to do 5 together around these posts. So there's, oh, we're going to do the 4 left on this cluster stitch, and then this half double from the very beginning. So there's 1, 2, 3, and there's the 4 from that cluster, and then the last one is going to be right here, maybe around this first stitch here. If you look, just right in here somewhere, go right through that post of that first half double, like that, and you'll have 6 loops, so you just want to go ahead and through all 6, and then chain 1 to lock it. Now we're not going to switch colors just yet. We only did color switch here so early because it was just half a circle, because it was the end of the scarf, the edging. But now we're going to be doing full circles, so we're not going to switch colors just yet. So I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to count as a triple crochet. And you want to go back into the same, this little loop right here, the eye of the circle, and do 4 more triple crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So counting that chain 4, we have a total of 5 right there. And then we'll come right here to this, see this half double crochet from the previous row, just do a half double crochet right in the stitch, We're not working around the post this time. We're just going right in the stitch like that. And now we're going to jump over to the eye of this cluster right there. Do 9 triple crochets through the center there. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Can't make sure. And 9. And that will finish out that one. And then we'll just jump right over here to this half double and do a half double. And that half double just right on top of it. Like that. And we'll jump over here to the center of this cluster, the eye of it, and do 9 triple crochets again. So this is the repeat. It's pretty easy. Just 9 triple crochets in the eye of every one of these cluster stitches, and then a half double on top of every half double. And you want to do that all the way to the end. And I'll meet you back up at the end. Okay, I'm coming to the end now of my row. And I just did a half double crochet in that last half double crochet. And then I want to do 5 triple crochets in the eye of this last one. So 5 of them. One. 2. 3. 4. And on this 5th one is where we're gonna change colors again. Now, you definitely don't have to change colors, but if you want to have that cool effect, you're gonna want to change colors. So I went in to do my triple, and I'm gonna yarn over the first 2. I'm going to yarn over the next 2, and now I'm going to clip this and add my next color in this spot here. So, let's go ahead and open this up. And we'll just pull through our new color. Like that. And then I'm going to flip it over and give it this a little bit of a knot, real loose, so I can undo it later and tie in the tails properly. I just do this so it doesn't come unloose while I'm working with it. Okay, now we're going to move up to the next row. I want to start with the chain 1 and turn. Okay. What we want to do is do a half double crochet around this very first post. So yarn over, go around this very first post and half double like that. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to do the 9 crochet, triple crochet, 9 together front post like we did before. It'll be these 4 and then this one and 4 on these. So we'll go ahead and start triple crochet. So we yarn over twice, do it like you're going to do a triple, but don't finish out the top part. that's 2. Three, 4, and your 5th one is always going to be this half double crochet, so we just do one there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 'and there's a 9, and you should have 10 loops after 9. Okay, and yarn over and go through all 10, and just go kind of slow so you don't lose any of them. And then you want to do a chain of 4, 2, 3, 4. And in the center stitch, this next stitch right here, which happens to be the center of that group, we want to do a half double crochet around the front of the post. Half double. Chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to be working our 9 treble crochet and 9 together front post. These 4, this one, and the 4 on these. So now we're just kind of repeating what we've been doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one is always going to be that half double. 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more. It's for 9, and I should have 10 loops. 4, 6, 8, 10. And I want to yarn over and go through all my loops, and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want to come over here to the next stitch, which is going to be the center stitch of this group of 9, and half double crochet around the front of the post. Chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we should repeat. And I don't know if you can see it very good in my light, but that's what it kind of starts to look like. My light's so bad, but you can see the stitches. I think that this is actually the back side of the work. I don't know for sure, but I think people think this is the most desirable side because you can see underside of the colored stitches. But I happen to think this side's really pretty too. So this really just depends on what you like. So just go ahead and repeat this row until you get to the end. Okay, I made it here to the end, and I did this last cluster and I chained 4. And then this last post right here, we will do a half double around the post, like this. Just like that. That's how you end that row. I'm going to chain 1 and then we'll turn our work over. Okay. Now what we want to do is a half double crochet in this first half double crochet. So we just yarn over like that. And then we're going to do 9 treble crochets in the eye of that next cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let me count to make sure it's my half double. Okay, got 9, and then I'm just going to half double in this half double. We're not doing any front posts this round, just like that. And now we're just going to repeat this. It's kind of like the row we just did down here, all the way across. And these rows are just going to be repeat rows now. When I get all the way across with this color, since it'll be a full circle, I'm going to switch to another color. I'll probably switch to the gray, but whatever colors you want to, I'll just switch to another one. And you want to switch colors whenever you have the full circles. And you want to do however many rows you want to do. I thought about at first making a shawl, but I think I'm just going to make a scarf. So probably just do a few more rows. But you can do as many as you want. If you want a big old shawl, you do as many as you want. But I'm going to finish up the length or the width that I want my scarf to be. And I'll come back and show you how to finish it off at the top. So let's go ahead and repeat these rows. Okay, I went ahead and did, you can do as many rows as you want, but I did, I have this half a row that I started with, and then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 full circle rows. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the half. And like I said, you do it as many as you want, for as big as you want. Now I'm putting some fringe on the bottom of mine. And I can show you how to do that. And that's totally optional too. It's not anything that you have to do. But what I do is I just take it and I wrap it around my yarn or my arm, and I count it out. So I always have the same amount. And I wrap it 10 times. 3, 4, 5. So I'm going all around my elbow. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I pull it off and cut this one down here even with this. Okay, now I'm going to cut. So what you got is a big ring. I'm going to cut it straight at the bottom like that, and then where I was holding it, or fold it in half, and I'm going to cut it again at the top. That way you got 2. Leave them separate though. That way you got 2 separate pieces and they have the same amount of yarn in them. And that's, but you can go around your arm as many or as little times as you want. Now to attach them, just grab one And you decide where you want to put it at on your piece. I'm kind of putting it right here in this big loop here, and then in the next big loop over here. But it's really easy to put on. Just grab it and pull it in from the bottom like that, and grab both strands and pull it through your circle, and then pull it really tight, and then you have a knot on there, and it won't come undone. And then you can go to your next one. I'll do it again. Fold it in half, this piece, pull it through the bottom, and I got both sides of my strands. Keeping my finger through here like that. I just want to pull all these strands through like that, and then you can pull it tight just like that. And I'm going to do one over here in the corner too, but I mean, that's completely up to you. You don't even have to do this. But I don't know if I'm going to go up the sides or not. I haven't decided, but I'm going to go ahead and finish putting fringe on mine. I don't think I'm going to go up the sides. I don't really find any good places to go up it, but once you get done, all you got to do is kind of just trim your fringe all about the same size. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I just kind of lay it out and kind of keep them close, maybe. Like that. That is if you put fringe. You definitely don't have to. And that is, this is all that there is to this wrap or shawl or whatever you want to call it. And that's all I'm going to do. I might put a pin or something to wrap the shawl pin or something. I got this little brooch thing. I might pin it up with that. I haven't decided, but I think it turned out really nice. I like the colors. So don't forget to check out all my other tutorials too. I have a whole bunch of tutorials. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. And you can come over and check me out on Facebook too, where we have bag competitions, and you can post all your crochet items on there and get shared on the page and everything. It's a lot of fun. And that's it. And until next time, have a nice night.